Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Sanitary 103 in the kitchen again, and today we're going to be making another healthy alternative to chips, to regular potato chips, and that is Lotus root chips. And Lotus root right here, if you're not familiar with it, kind of looks like a potato, but this is actually the root from a lotus plant. It has less starch and less carbohydrates than regular potatoes, which makes it a little bit healthier and very easy prep work with just the lotus root, obviously. A couple ingredients: salt and pepper, olive oil. Very easy, very basic. I know a lot of people sometimes don't have the luxury to have 55 ingredients, so this is going to be very easy. Anyone can make it. So without much further ado, let's go and get started.
So the first step is to get a potato peeler and begin peeling the skin off the lotus root. Continue to do this for the remaining lotus. Sometimes it's good to cut off some of the ends, which you won't need. This is a visual of what you don't actually want. The next step is to simply chop up the lotus into chips. The thinner the better. Feel free to use a mandolin if necessary, but I've decided to go old school and just use a knife. You want a size similar to this. Now place the lotus slices into a nice sized bowl and add a little bit of olive oil, black pepper, and sea salt. Next, grab a baking sheet and douse the entire surface with olive oil, and be sure to spread the oil evenly with your hands. Since my hands are already drenched with olive oil, now is a great time to go back to your bowl and mix the lotus thoroughly. Following all this, you want to place the lotus slices onto a baking sheet, and be sure to try not to overlap them, or else you may risk uneven cooking and heat distribution. Because I ran out of real estate off camera, I placed the remaining lotus slices on a separate tray for later. The final step is to place it in the oven at 325 degrees Fahrenheit for approximately 20 minutes. After the 20 minutes are up, take it out of the oven, inspect the lotus slices that are already brown, and put them to the side. It's near impossible to slice the lotus perfectly even, which is why some slices cook faster than others. This is what you're aiming for visually. Once you remove the thinner slices, place the sheet back in the oven for an additional 20 to 25 minutes. After the 20 to 25 minutes are up, place the remainder slices on a paper towel, and that's it.
Okay, welcome back everyone. The lotus chips are complete, and if you notice here, it's already done. I do have another batch because you can make quite a bit, and I can only fit so much on a baking tray. So I have some more in the oven, but this is basically what it looks like right here. If you notice, because of when you cut it, some are going to take longer than others, but this is essentially what it should look like. A little golden brown, it's pretty crispy. That's pretty awesome. And I'm going to take a little bite on camera right here. It's really good. The texture of the lotus chip is very interesting because it's crispy on the outside, but it's a little chewy on the inside. And the reason I like this is compared to zucchini chips, which I'll put that video if you haven't seen it at the conclusion of this video. Those are pretty tasty, but sometimes it's a little bit too crispy and it tastes like air. And when it tastes like air, there's a good chance that you may just shovel it down and eat it so fast. This actually has some really good texture, and I know you can't, take a quick look at it, but it feels really sturdy. See, look at that. And I really like that about this, and it's very easy to make. The other good thing about the lotus root is that compared to a potato, it has some much needed, or not too much, but it does have some protein and some dietary fiber, and it's pretty low calorie, so that's a great advantage and a healthier alternative compared to a regular potato. So that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this healthy snack alternative. And if you want to, you can improvise. You can add some paprika if you want a little bit spicier, add some cumin for some extra flavors. Just improvise a little bit, and that's the beauty of cooking. So if you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed this snack, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Be sure to also subscribe to my channel for all the latest in diet, health, and fitness if not already. I put out at least 2 to 3 new videos per week, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.